It was hot in Tennessee, training as usual, but hey, it's the job.
Quiet off season. I guess that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, especially. That's why I said it was peaceful. So it was good. We needed that. We had nothing from nobody, which is always good, but we usually never do. So just ready to get to work now.
How much will this offense change, you think, without some of the guys that aren't here this year?
That's yet to be seen, I'll be honest with you, because, of course, from my perspective, I still think we have a lot of the capable guys that we've lost at other positions. So it's up to us to be the guys up front to kind of control what's going on as far as being able to run or throw the ball. So if we don't do our job on the front end, which we should, then that falls back on us. But I think we'll be fine either way.
What are your expectations for yourself this offseason? You've obviously been here for a long time.
This offseason as far as for a team?
Well, this training camp.
This training camp? Everybody get on the same page. I hope when you guys come up here and you see everybody's practicing, playing when we get to the preseason games as a team. The defense swarming the way they should, the offense moving the way we should up and down the field, and just it being team ball, special team included. I think that's what this training camp should be about. Guys realizing that it's not one situation or group of guys that win the championship. It's a full team, and that's what we need to accomplish moving forward.
How important is it for you guys? You mentioned the front, but the front is pretty much everyone's there outside of one guy. You guys have been here forever now, it seems like.
Yeah, the expectation for us is going to be the same. We lost Munch, but Coach Surratt is one of those guys that we trust, and they trust him to lead us too. So we'll keep everything that we have intact and moving the way we should. It's our job to make sure we have the mindset to get the job done, though.
Different mindset. It seems like the Steelers are kind of underdog this year.
That's a good thing. Maybe cameras will stop chasing us around so much and expecting us to do certain things, and we'll just do it. We still got a lot of primetime games. We still got a lot of Pro Bowl, All-Pro guys on this team too. So with that being said, we do what we're supposed to do. That narrative will change real quick, I'm sure.
Ramon, they announced the extension for Mike Tomlin a little while ago.
Congrats to him. I think it's awesome. I was talking to Emil, one of our video guys, on the way in, and I was just telling him, it's like that's something that a lot of organizations don't do. There's not enough of that, because having that sense of comfort of having one coach, one team, you know what to expect, and that just gives validation to him that he's doing his job.
Are you a fan of him beyond the continuity?
What's that?
Are you a fan of his beyond the continuity?
If you knew Coach Tomlin, you would absolutely know what he's about, man. You've seen him around. You know how guys approach him and feel about him. So I'm excited for that.
Is his contract status something you guys even pay attention to as players much, or?
Not really. We always joke about him every time it comes through. You know, somebody just got paid. That's anybody that gets a paycheck in this day and age. You joke about it, or say bring out the brink trucks and stuff like that. So it's cool.
Mike Tomlin's taken a lot of heat, especially in the offseason, with discipline and different things. Why is he the right coach for this team?
Because he's a guy that understands that you got to change with time sometimes. You know, a lot of coaches will rule with an iron fist, and guys leave their organization miserable, or you can stunt guys' careers by doing certain things like that. And with him, he understands if you're within the confines of what he allows you to do, then we'll be fine. And you get that. I mean, look at the way college coaches have to recruit and move about their job right now. It's not the same anymore. If you play for them, you know.
Ramon, in what ways did you as a team address Antonio's departure?
We didn't. There was really no need for it. It kind of really addressed itself for the most part. Nobody's had a one-on-one or a powwow about it. It's just, it kind of addressed itself. We wish him nothing but the best, and we sincerely mean that.
Ramon, do you like the fired or off-season, that sort of thing?
From a lineman's perspective, it's always quiet. So I enjoy whatever the guys do, even with Juju and his social media stuff. It's cool to me, man. This is a huge dynamic for guys this day and age of having their own world, their own enterprise in the palm of their hands. I think it's cool.
Is he doing anything crazy today, do you know?
Juju, no, I saw something about skydiving. I'm thinking, I said, please don't do skydiving. Please don't. But if he does, I'm sure he'll do it with class.
So, what do you want the identity of this team to be?
A team, full, all the way around. Like I said, when you see us on the field, the way we play, offense, defense, special teams, you should know that we're a team. And not only just that, as I said before, it's not the teams that have 10 Pro Bowlers on their team that wins the Super Bowl most. It's a team that you can usually watch them and be like, okay, they're playing team ball.
Ramon, there's been a lot of talk about leadership with this team. It seems like you and Pounce in particular have been not only taking the leadership upon yourself and being more vocal about it. Was that something you felt necessary to do?
Yeah, in a sense, because with as many attacks that we've had this offseason and nobody actually having to say anything, I've always said, and I said it on my social media, nobody really cares about the cleanup. People only really care about what's initially said, and that's usually the bad stuff in the beginning. So that part of it is just, at a certain point, you just got tired of hearing it because you know it wasn't true, or this guy wasn't as bad as they made him to be, or this team, this locker room, this coaches, and what you're making them out to be. And all those guys got their turn at saying what they wanted to. And with that, it came to a head to be like, come on, guys, like, you've been here. You know what it's like here. It's not what you're saying it's like.
Have you had a chance to talk to Ben, and do you feel maybe a renewed sense of motivation for him?
I think you could see it in the spring. You know, he has his way of doing stuff, and this past spring was just one of those things where you saw a lot of growth in him, you know, in a way that's noticeable. He's done a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but I think this day and age, you gotta, show people what you're doing, and he did that this offseason.
How much is Pouncey, when he speaks, the team kind of listens? How much do you think he takes that to heart and maybe realizes he needs to do more than he has in the past?
He knows it. He knows it for sure, and everybody else around him too. When you do the things that he's done and you command that type of respect, people will listen too. So it's good having him on our side.
Ramon, how much can this defense help your offense offset some of the, talent loss, saying maybe helping you out, keeping the ball in better locations?
I think our defense is going to be one of the best defenses in the league this year, just because of the tools that they have, the guys they have. Some guys are fighting for contracts, some guys are fighting to prove themselves. We got a lot of new young talent on, but we've got some young talent on defense. I don't be shocked if they're good, is what I'm saying.
They haven't created many turnovers. Does that make it how much more harder to do for you last year?
This past spring, they were really flying to the ball. Not only just tipping balls or getting balls up, but they were really taking balls. And I'm excited. I'm slow to say a whole lot because we still got to get through health. We got to get through all the training camp preseason before we actually get to that point. But I'm expecting a lot out of it.
2 more for Ramon.
There's a lot of talk about Super Bowl being the standard. How much can you and Ben share that with the rest of the guys? Because you're, I think, the only 2 that actually played in that.
It is, because if you don't win it, then you just go home. There's only one ceremony at the beginning of the season, and that's the only one that really matters, is when they drop the banner. So all the personal accolades got to be put to the side. Everything about that aspect of football needs to be put to the side, because at the end of the day, guys are getting paid a lot of money now anyway. The ring is what matters. And I know it's both sides of it, I want to get paid and win, but the Super Bowl, it fills your hand a little bit different, I think, for the guys that's won.
You did it early in your career. You got there early in your career. Now you're on the back now.
Yeah.
Does that urgency increase even more so?
Absolutely, because I don't think people understand how hard it is to get to it, and realizing what it took for us to get to that Super Bowl in Dallas. I say it all the time. I see why guys play this game forever, chasing one. The Super Bowl has to be probably the best, biggest sporting event out there, and I want to be in another. I don't want to go there reporting or doing a guest appearance. I want to be playing in it.
All right, thank you, Ramon.
Thanks, Ramon.